Bukhori, also known as Bukhari and Bukharian, is a dialect of the Tajiki language spoken in Central Asia by Bukharian Jews. General information. The location where Bukharic exists is in Central Asia. The language classification of Bukharic is as follows: Indo-European and GT, Indo-Iranian and GT, Iranian and GT, West Iranian and GT, Southwest Iranian and GT, Persian and GT, Tajik and GT. Bukharic. Bukhori is based on a substrate of Classical Persian, with a large number of Hebrew loanwords, as well as smaller numbers of loanwords from other surrounding languages, including Uzbek and Russian. The vocabulary consists of a mixture of Persian, Arabic, Uzbek, and Hebrew words. At the end of 1987, the total number of speakers was 85,000. In the USSR, there were 45,000 speakers, in Israel, there were 32,000, and in all other countries combined, there were 3,000. One of the dialects of Bukharic is Rahamim. Ethnic Tajik minorities exist in many countries, such as Afghanistan, Pakistan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Later, Samarkand and Bukhara in Uzbekistan are two cities which are particularly populated. Today, the language is spoken by approximately 10,000 Jews remaining in Uzbekistan and surrounding areas, although most of its speakers reside elsewhere, predominantly in Israel and the United States. Like most Jewish languages, traditionally, Bukhori uses the Hebrew alphabet, but throughout the past century, due to Soviet influence, the alphabet used to write Bukhori included Latin, then the Cyrillic. Additionally, since 1940, when the Bukharian Jewish schools were closed in Central Asia, the use of the Hebrew alphabet outside Hebrew liturgy fell into disuse, and Bukharian Jewish publications, such as books and newspapers, began to appear using the Cyrillic alphabet. Today, many older Bukharian Jews who speak Bukharian only know the Cyrillic alphabet when reading and writing Bukharian. The origin of its respective spelling system is Talmudic orthography. During the Soviet period, communists wanted Hebrew to be the language of culture and instruction in the Republic of Turkestan and in the Soviet People's Republic of Bukhara. In late 1921, the Turkestani People's Commissariat of Education ordered that schools for Bukharan Jews to teach in Bukharic and not in Hebrew. In Uzbekistan in 1934, 15 Bukharan Jewish clubs and 28 Bukharan Jewish Red Tea houses existed. However, in 1938, Bukharic was no longer used as the language for instruction in the schools and in cultural activities. There were attempts made to bring back Bukharan Jewish culture in the Soviet Union. One significant attempt was a council was established for Bukharan Jewish literature in the Uzbekistan Writers' Union and was headed by Ataron Shalamev Fidoui. Another significant attempt was the Hovram Society was established in Tajikistan and was headed by Professor Datkev. An organization today that is continuing to support the Bukharan Jewish culture is the World Bukharian Jewish Congress. This organization is introducing to the public the unique story of the Bukharan Jews. The goal is for others to learn about the history of the Bukharan Jews, as well as the culture, language and literature. Based on the Soviet census of 1979, 20% more of Central Asian Jews spoke Russian instead of Bukharic. Among some Bukharian Jewish youth, especially in the New York City area, there has been a revival of using the Bukharian Jewish language written in a modified Latin alphabet similar to the one developed by Bukharian Jewish linguist and writer Jakub Kalonturov. Today, youths learning the Bukharian Jewish language sponsored by the Agdot Unity Club in Queens use the modified Latin alphabet. Kol Yisrael broadcasts in Bukhori from 12:45 to 1300 GMT.